Yo, what's up YouTube? It is Nate Games here. Welcome back to another Roblox video here on Cabin Crew Simulator. Today we'll be doing a full flight on the Airbus A380, so without any further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, the first thing I have to do is create the flight. So I'm going to go ahead and just select the Airbus A380. We're going to the best destination in the game, Dubai. And of course we got all the menus items selected. Any of this stuff. Got the amenity kits. And then, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Now we gotta go to the gate. First we gotta select the pilot crew. I'm not gonna invite any other players. I'm gonna go ahead and invite all my flight attendants. And then, in case you guys don't know, the flight attendants are actually NPCs, so I should just say probably invite the AI. Something like that is what other YouTubers usually say. Then make sure they're maxed out like this. The reason that I do this on all three classes is so that it's the fastest way to get serving done when you're in the air. Because they do all three areas instead of just being inside their area and being done, not doing anything else. So that's why we just do this. All three. So yeah. No emergency, and yeah. Alright. That's pretty much it. I will see you guys, at the gate. We're going to go in the plane now. And due to reasons for copyright, I'm not going to add flight music because most of the songs I add either get a copyright strike on YouTube or they just don't allow to be played in some countries because of just policies on YouTube. I don't know. It says that this audio is not available in this country, in some countries. And I'm just like, what in the world is happening? Maybe regions. I don't actually know. It's something like that though. Anyways. I almost forgot to mention that we need to put on a uniform. I use the in-game uniform usually, and I golden wing pin, put the suitcase, and then of course, glamorous male. And look how nice all of us look now. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start boarding, and I will see you guys when boarding is finished. Alright guys, boarding is officially finished, so without any further ado, it's time to get things done in here and take off, I guess. Before I push back, I always make sure that everything is done, such as closing the overhead bins, making sure all passengers are boarded and checked as to their seatbelts, seats in the upright positions, and also, of course, the tray tables. And then we also make sure the galley's prepared, like these cabinets don't have any food just laying out. Let me check really fast. Oh, we're not even close, okay. We need to have the bins closed. I always go airplane mode. I gotta turn airplane mode. And they also do this thing where you gotta ruin my Riz. Wow. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close all the overhead bins. Because I feel like if we don't, bags start flying out when we take off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close the overhead bins. And once it's done, it'll be checked off. Alright, I feel like we're almost there. Alright, yeah, we're getting closer, guys. So we only have the passenger checks. And you know what? Actually, should I start pushback? I don't know. No, we're too close to the gate. If we don't have checks done by the time, then it'll go against the payment afterwards. It had to be checked off. Alright, you know what? Dude, put your phone in airplane mode, please. Thank you. Alright. I don't know. Okay, they're doing it right now, so that way. Finish it? I didn't finish, okay. So once they're finished, we'll go ahead and start pushback, and then we'll take off. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do safety demo. And yeah, I guess we'll take off when this is done. Alright guys, all passenger checks and stuff are finished, so we're just going ahead and going over safety demo, and then we're gonna take off once we get to the runway over there. And yeah, everything is done. We are ready for takeoff. Oh, I almost forgot to dim the cabin lights. Okay, hang on a minute. In case you guys are wondering, I'll go ahead and tell you. I've been playing Cabin Crew Simulator for almost 3 years now, and of course I've beaten the game as of right now. Almost at 1,000 flights. I actually know someone, and I'm friends with someone on Roblox, who has done the top award you can get, first of all, is 4,000 flights. You get an award for 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 flights. He's completed over 8,000 flights. I saw that and I was like, dude, what in the world? I was like, you play this game a lot, don't you? I was very impressed, I must say that. And yeah, so I'm almost at the 1,000. I know people on Discord and on Roblox who have completed the 4,000. And yeah. So yeah. So we're about to take off. Alright, come on. This hippie demo needs to finish. Alright, finishing right now. Okay, and...
Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff.
Alright, and that's it. Alright. Alright, it's takeoff time. Let's do this. Takeoff time. And of course, guys, as you can tell by the side of my plane, my airline in Roblox, Cabin Crew Simulator, is called Luxury Lounge Airlines. If you guys want to fly with me, just, reach out to me on Discord and let me know that you want to actually fly with me. Maybe play the game with me, and yeah, we'll be sure to play some time. As long as we're both available. Look at that landing gear. I love hearing that landing gear go up. It's so cool. And yeah, in case you guys are wondering, the reason I goldified my plane, it's literally all gold inside, including the lights that I do. It's more orange, but it's still gold. I make it gold like this one. It's because I want to, it's luxury. I try to make it as luxury as possible. So, yeah. Alright, it's time to start serving. Alright, here we go.
This is your captain.
I'm gonna go ahead and set the lights the way that I do usually.
The flight attendants should start their in-flight
That's too bright still.
Sit back, relax.
I usually just put it a little bit of a dark purple like this. This is what I usually do, like UV sort of pink. But yeah, that's what I do. Oh, in case you guys don't know, that little thing you can see at the bottom of my screen right over here, before it went away, was towel service. They came out with an update recently that increases your paycheck a little bit. Before you serve first class like this, with like the cards and all that stuff, and like stuff like this, is that there's a towel service. So you ask them if they want a towel, and if they say yes, please, you hand them a towel. If not, you'll just keep going to the next passenger. After it's over, that thing at the bottom disappears because you don't need the towels anymore. And then after that, they'll get their drinks and they'll get their like foods and beverages and whatever they ask for. Every passenger usually will ask for one food item and one beverage item. And they also have different serving carts. This is the economy serving cart, economy snacks cart, and this is the economy drinks cart. This is the first class and business class serving cart or food cart, and look how nice that looks. And this is the beverage cart for business class. But look at the difference between that and that. Like I like this one so much better. Business class is definitely. Oh, and business, by the way, business class down here, like it says, is also the same as first in this game. Like they use the same cards for same things. First class, of course, they get like these seats that are literally recreated. What is this guy watching? What is this guy watching? Oh my gosh. This is pretty much an Emirates first class seat, and a lamp, a table, and everything. Let me actually serve them while I'm at it. Pizza. Looks like she wanted pizza. The bunt cake. I just call it the bunt cake. That's all I call it. I'm trying to figure out how to say that still. Somebody leave a comment if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know if it's bunt cake or bundit, whatever it is. Tell me if I'm pronouncing it right, please. Somebody in the comments. Alright, there's that. Let's see what you want. Cookies. And why is everyone not wanting any drinks? Wow. Alright, they asked for the cookies, so we're going to get them that. Alright, let's go upstairs. Finally, a drink. Alright, looks like they want some water. Key lime. Oh, alright, looks like they're getting it. Okay. Awesome. Oh, and yeah, if you guys are just so you know, if you're actually serving the passenger and the flight attendants come upstairs, they're not programmed to just let you take over like that. They'll just go ahead and just automatically serve them, even though that you're already doing it. They don't realize because they're just programmed like that. But you know. Also, I forgot to mention to you guys that their developers are actually coming out with an update very soon about it's with a it's for the A380 only. This plane only, 2 floors. It's gonna be all the way in the back right over here, upstairs, back of the economy. They're coming out with a first class lounge, which is it's like the Emirates, like the back of the plane that they have in the Emirates A380 usually, but they actually are coming out with a lounge in this game, and you'll be able to serve passengers from there that come over there. only for first class, and I think that's pretty cool personally. And if you guys want more updates on that, I'll leave a link to the Cabin Crew Simulator Discord server in the description of this video. So be sure to check that out if you're interested. I also will, of course, leave my fan club social link down there for Discord, and you guys are free to join that as well. So yeah. Oh, and of course, I want you guys to also know that I always appreciate nitro boosters in my server and people who boost the server, because it really helps me. I think, I'm not sure if this is actually how it works, but from what I hear usually, it helps me gain more members in the server, because it's like a boosted server. The ones I hear, somebody told me this. Servers with no boosts are lame, and servers with more boosts are usually more fun, more active, which, honestly, from what I've seen, it's kind of true. At the same time, though, you gotta be careful with that, because it's not always true, but most of the time it's true, to some extent. So, alright, we're not really done with serving. Yeah, I already served the first class. Are they done almost? Let's go see. Let's see. Alright, so they're also sitting upstairs. If you're wondering what this door goes to right here, guys, it doesn't go to anything. See, it's just like a random door that sits there on the in the back of the plane. It's actually nothing. Alright, they've already been served. I can see the cups and stuff in their hand. Is it first class again? Let me see it for. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't know what happens, you guys, but for some reason the flight attendants always leave first class out. They don't ever serve first class. I'm not sure if it's a bug or a glitch in the game or something, but it's weird because usually first class should get the best treatment. Alright, there it goes. We're done. Alright.
This is your captain from the flight deck. We have started our initial descent and will be landing soon. Thanks for flying with us, and we hope
Alright,
to see you again
it's
soon.
time to collect trash, it looks like. So let's get the trash from the passengers. This part doesn't take too long, because you just gotta click them 100 times like this. Just click the trash, and it'll go ahead and just take it from them. So let's just go ahead and do all that. Oh, in case you guys are wondering why when I film these videos and I'm on the A380, it's always nighttime. It's because actually, in the graphics setting, there's a new update that came out. You have off, which is go by the real time like this. There's also a daytime setting, and there's also my favorite one, nighttime, which locks it on night. Personally, I like that one a lot. I like nighttime. It looks really good, but it also makes the lights in the plane more visible, which is why I keep it on night usually. I love the nighttime. It looks so good. Daytime just makes it look white instead of purple in here. See, I'll show you guys really fast. Actually, it's just kind of like. See, it adds a little bit of white tint in here. But I don't like that. It's just not. So yeah. Alright, there we go. Now we gotta do final checks before landing.
Please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Alright. I'm very good at this game, you guys, because I've been playing for, like I said, almost 3 years. I think my 3-year mark will be. It was like right for my 14th birthday, I think. No, I can actually. It was in 2022. It was like right around my time of my birthday, but. Alright, business class. Alright, they look good. They look good. Oh, ready to land. Okay, let's do this. So before I land, now this is what I usually do, is main lighting, I just set it back to the gray setting right here, and that's all I do. Let's about to turn my seatbelt sign on, and we're ready to land. So without any further ado, let's do this. And this is, for some reason, takeoff and landing and even pushback, and also taxiing to the gate are really laggy. It's because, if you guys are wondering why it's always laggy, it's because of the passengers. The way that it used to be scripted back in 2023, is that it would make it so laggy. I don't know how it was, but it was so laggy. Eventually, they re-scripted it and then they mentioned that it should help with lag and make it better, which honestly it really did. I was like, whatever you guys did, it was awesome because it really helped. But yeah, and we always get perfect landings to the pilots. I've had this pilot crew for literally over 2 years, and they're 5-star pilots on their rating, so that's pretty good. Okay, we have arrived at Dubai. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about Dubai. Does this actually look like the Dubai? Tell me what you guys think. The real Dubai. Tell me if this airport right here in the game looks like the real life Dubai. Anyways, time to go back to the gate. So without any further ado, here we go. I don't usually. This is the part that I always skip the taxiing because I don't want to do it. I just skip taxiing. It takes us right over there. So now we need to. The main lighting. I usually wait from the main lights to white. Turn my seatbelt sign off, and then after all passengers have left, I'll set those ones back to what they were. Open the cockpit door. They always come out the right side instead of the left. I don't know why. And yeah, so we have double jetways to get the passengers off faster and also on the plane faster. Helps us board 2 classes instead of 1. Well, 2 at once instead of just 1. And the other one should get the other door. And yeah, there we go. Right. And we gotta open up all these overhead bins. We missed a few over there. Sorry if you guys hear me spamming E or spamming the keyboard in the microphone because it kind of the suppression on the microphone that I have right now. It's on my head. This microphone is just sitting right in front of me. I don't have a real microphone yet for gaming. I got to still buy one. I'm thinking about buying one from a company called Fifine. It's an Amazon thing. Fifine. It's Fifine is how it's spelled, and it's a XLR gaming streaming microphone. It's really good though. From what I've seen, 4.5 stars I think it was. I don't remember. Maybe even higher. I don't even know. But that should pretty much. There we go. And we had a YouTuber on there. Okay. YouTuber. Seats were great. Perfect amount of legroom. Amazing in-flight menu, and the flight was great. That's awesome. We got a perfect review. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna get a screenshot of that. Hang on a minute. I want to keep this. Without any further ado. Sorry, I keep saying without any further ado a lot. That's just what I like to say for some reason. I don't know why. It just is though. Alright, collect. Now since everyone's off, we close the cockpit door. And then the lighting, I'll go ahead and set the rest of it up there to white. And there we go. Alright, we're ready to leave. Alright. There I'm at the flight attendants, we're just going to get out of the gate. Alright, and that is the end of the flight. Oh, and there it goes. The gate doors just closed, the gates. Alright guys, that is going to end off today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this amazing Airbus A380 flight. If you guys want more, if you guys want to see more of this, be sure to tell me in the comments and let me know what you guys think of this one. Until then, this is Nate Games signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you guys next time.